like I've been saying, and I had started saying this since last Diwali, when I had done the series of lectures in the Caribbean. I had told people there that for Diwali you pray for the wrong thing. You pray to Mother Lakshmi for wealth, prosperity, and then sometimes health. And I had said, as I started it, that you should pray to be happy. Because when you are happy, you have everything. If you have money, you will be happy. If you have health, you will be happy. If you have wisdom, you will be happy. So happy pretty much covers everything that that we want in life. It's that the purpose of life is to be happy. More than anything else, it's to be happy. Because once you're happy, you will do good things. You will do great things. And then I was thinking today, on the way, I had to go down to the city for a few minutes. On the way back, I was thinking, what am I going to say to Sia today? Because she's a big girl today. And it occurred to me that one of the things, the thing that we tend to do is with our children, and I'm just as much a culprit as almost everyone else, is until they reach about the age of 9. In our holy books we are told, give the children sanskars. We do that. What are sanskars? Sanskars, teachings they learn at home. And fortunately, or unfortunately, when the children are born, we are young as well. And we ourselves, unless we are very fortunate to have received a huge inheritance or something from our parents, and they're paying all our bills and everything, we have our bills to pay. And as we are struggling through our life, trying to make ends meet, trying to make our careers take off, trying to get everything into order, we have our frustrations, our good days and our bad days. Think back, and I'm sure, I don't think I have met anyone yet who has said, from the time they graduated from college to the time they were well settled in the career, they had an easy time. Everyone gives these horror stories. Oh, I had to work extra hours every day. I had to work instead of 8 hours days, I would work for 10 hours, 12 hours. Sometimes I didn't see my family because we had to make things work. And as a result, going off on a sidetrack a bit, many marriages, especially the West, break during that time because they're not there for each other. But that's a topic for another day. So we unknowingly, unwittingly tend to impress upon our children, this is normal life. Our children have nothing in their minds when they're born except love. Love for parents, love for the family. Feel the love when we talk of that. There's a love. But then we unwittingly impress and give the sanskars to our children. Being frustrated is okay. Being upset is okay. Being angry is okay. Having a little disagreement at the house, it's okay. And the children will cry. They will not like it. When you come home frustrated, when you came home tired, when you came home feeling like, it's not worth it, chances are you will tell your child, I'm too tired, I don't have the energy by the time to play with you now. And they learn from that. We started doing what? Pushing them away. We started making that the normal for them to be away from us. So what happens? By the time they're 9, 10 years old, it's become the norm to be pushed away. Don't disturb mom and dad. They don't seem to be pushed away. They said, mom and dad are busy, don't disturb them. Mom and dad are busy trying to make sure that the house we live in is paid for. They're trying to make sure there's food on the table. Let's not disturb them. And then they internalize that and they move forward. Become teenagers. Hey, I have a problem. Wait, I can't disturb mom and dad. And my grandparents, well, they're old-fashioned. They're not going to understand anything what I'm asking about. So you know what? Let me ask my friends. And they go to their friends, and if they get good company, great. If they don't get good company, not so great. But ultimately, they get pushed away and they get pushed into the friends circle. And then they head off to university by the time they're 18, 19. Then what happens? Well, we've entrenched them so well into the friend circle to listening to their friends that anything we say now, we start arguing with them. I can't seem to get through to you. Teenagers today, look at them. They don't ever listen. Doing your own thing. Don't you love your parents? Don't you love me? Don't you love your mother? Don't you love your grandparents? Don't you love your family? Why are you doing this to us? And they're like, you know what? I love them. Let me stay away from them because I am causing them distress. Instead of parents, I've tried, and I'm also a culprit of that sometimes. I do push them away, but most times I try to pull them. We should instead say, hey, you know what? I love you very much. What is it you will talk about? For them, every little thing is very, very important. I know because I went through that. Some things my parents said to me were so important that about 30 years after, when I asked my mom about it, she said, I said that. I don't remember saying that to you. It was just in passing, and I might have just made that comment, and I don't remember it. But for me, it was important. I held on to that for my life, for the whole life. And similarly, as children, we do that. Our children do that. We never know what we're going to say to them that they will hold on the rest of their lives. And that helps in their formation. And then, continuing, by the time we're 21, we figure, well, you're an adult now. Who else better than me to teach you to do the adult things? Let's go have a cigarette. Let's go have a drink. Hey, I know you're drinking in school. Let's go have a drink. Rather than teach them, it is still bad for you. I don't do it. You shouldn't do it. You have that choice. We've seen the example at home. But I've seen families where they're like, okay, you're old enough. Let's be friends. Let's do this, let's do that. And I don't quite agree with that. Because we know that these things are not good for your health. If they're not good for your health, and you want to kill yourselves, why do you kill your children and then say, I love you, but I'm going to kill you? I love you so much. I love you to death. That's basically what you're doing with your children. I love you to death. Here, take this. No, don't do that. There's still time, and there's always time. We have time. Time is in our hands. Time is in our control. Time is what we make of it. We don't live for time. Time is there for us, a tool to use and be most effective. Take the time out. Let's not make those mistakes with our children. Let's stop and look back at what we've done. See us at the right age now. Hold on to her. Don't push her away. Grab her. She's a very nice kid. And I tell my kids that every time I see them touring university, even daytime in the morning, whenever I get a chance, I give them a hug and say, you know what, I love you. I tell my kids whenever I meet them, I miss you. I tell them, I need you. I don't use the negative and say, don't you remember me? Have you forgotten me? Don't you want to be near me? I don't care about that. You want to be with me or not? Your problem. I'm trying to do the best I can, but I miss you. I want you. I love you. Call me. I want to hear your voice. I am the one giving in to tell you how much I love you. And in so doing, I hope, and I'm doing that with my kids, and I hope when you do it with your kids, they remember you. Otherwise, what happens? I've seen it in many families. Children get big, get married, and then they see their parents, okay, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Christmas, maybe Thanksgiving, New Year's, 5, 6 times a year. I think that's enough. I'm just too busy. And then when the parents are no more, the children sit down and cry and say, I should have told them how much I loved them. I should have shared with them things in my life. But we don't. Because we started to remember when they were young, pushed them away, they got pushed away. We didn't care to bring them back. We kept pushing them away by saying, don't you remember me? And what would they remember? Well, yes, I remember that I was a problem for you. I used to get in the way when you were trying to earn money and you were trying to make sure we were comfortable. And that's the very reason I left home, because I didn't want to get you in the way. And now we're older, hopefully wiser. We sit down in an empty room. We build palaces, sit in a palace. It's empty. And when my parents are here, I tell them, when other people are there, I say, you know what, I love it when my 3 daughters are home. Because when they're home, they're running around the house, but they're running around screaming, laughing, having fun, making noise in the house. And I say, that is what I love about my home. When I hear the laughter of my children filling the home, that to me is beautiful. That to me is being in a home. Otherwise, just both of us, we put on the TV for noise. Because, if we don't have a TV on, it's quiet. I'm on my computer, she's busy doing her work. I guess first child, I'm just trying to help you remember your memories of your children, what you went through with them. Remind them, tell them the good times. My children don't remember all the good times, but whatever good times you remember, bring it up. Like I said last time, take lots of pictures and go through the albums. We do that every once in a while. So, today, let's try this with our children. Stop pushing them away. Give them room to grow, but don't push them away. Secondly, to the older children, remind them. And give them. It doesn't hurt you to say, I love you. Don't ask if you love me. Tell them, I love you. Don't ask them. Tell them. Tell them, I need you. There's no shame in saying, I need you. Yes, because we need our children. We need them. Let them realize that. Let it sink in a little bit. And hopefully, when we're significantly older, they will remember that and come and take care of us. Do it and see what happens. With that, Shri, I wish you a very happy birthday. You're born in a good month. With good people. So you're destined for greatness. Take care of it, take advantage, and be great.